Howdy everybody, welcome back to Table for One, and today we are playing Pokemon Duel. Pokemon Duel was a mobile game that eventually got a board game, and the board game is pretty fun. So essentially how it works is everyone has their Pokemon, and then they have to put them out on this little arena thing, so everyone gets 6 Pokemon. I haven't dealt those out yet. Basically, you get 6 Pokemon, which are then put into the game board through one of their 2 spawn areas, and then the aim of the game is to get one of your Pokemon onto their flag. Or you can block them from being able to make any moves, whichever one comes first. And you do that by moving around. Each Pokemon has its own move limits and all that sort of stuff. And if they ever come into if they ever are next to each other, then they go into a battle. So before we get into any more logistics, let's get our Pokemon, shall we? So let's see. So we'll do this side first. So this side gets Hawlucha. They get Machop. And normally I guess you could choose whichever ones you want, but I'm just doing it random just so it's a little more interesting. Get Ekans. Oh no, I didn't want Ekans. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna put 2 commons, 2 uncommons, a rare, and an EX, UX. I don't know what the fuck that means, but yeah. So then in terms of great, we get Torchic, we get Luxio, which I don't know if... Yeah, sure, why not? And an Ultra Ball, they get Pinsir. Ooh, Pinsir is pretty cool looking. And Master Ball, they get Mewtwo. Ooh, that's pretty dang good card. Quick characters. And then for this side, give each other another shuffle, we get Dedenne, we get Prinplup, we get Scyther. Scyther's pretty cool. We get Charmander, get Goodra, and Yveltal. Okay, this is going to be an interesting game. Okay, so I'm going to pause here to grab all the cards, because each one has their own little card that tells you what they do in battle and all that jazz. So I'm going to find that in the deck, and then I will meet you with the setup complete. Okay, so cards have been found, and the setup is complete. We have this team over here, blue team, Hawlucha, Machop, Torchic, Luxio, Pinsir, and Mewtwo, versus the orange team with Dedenne, Prinplup, Scyther, Charmander, Goodra, and Yveltal. So how this works is we roll a dice. He goes first, so blue gets 24. That's the highest it could possibly be, so we're not even going to bother roll. Actually, they might get 24 as well. They got 11. Okay, so that's not 24. So they get to go first. So they get to choose any of their Pokemon to go on the board. And the blue symbol on the top right of the card is how many spaces they can move. On the first turn, it's -1. So they're going to move 1, they're going to move 1, they're going to move 2, they're going to move 1, they're going to move 1, they're going to move 1. Also, typing doesn't really matter. From what I'm understanding from the rules, typing doesn't matter because whatever you attack with is just what you attack with. What I will keep open though, actually, is the chart that shows how attacks work. So as you can see, there's reds. Reds are just misses. If you hit miss, then you kind of suck. Whites are basic attacks. Some of them have bonuses, but generally speaking, that's just an attack. Blue is like a protective move, so dodge, protect, and I guess annihilate for Mewtwo. Jesus. There's purple, which are special attacks, which whoever has if 2 people use the same like purple, then it's whoever has the higher star count. And then there's yellows, which are priority moves, which there aren't any in this game, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about that then. So I guess for now, let's send out Torchic, right? And let's take out Torchic, I think. As you can see, also some of these have multiple cards, because if they actually attack and kill an opponent, I guess knock out an opponent, then they get to evolve. So we'll go over that later. But for now, Torchic's going in, and they're going 1, 2. They're going in for the middle. They got speed on their side. So now it is Orange's turn. Orange thinks, okay, so now they get full speed. So they all have 2, with Dedenne having 3. Dedenne can go play some hard D, right? We go 1, and then we can go and battle, because battling is fun, and I like battling. So we're just going to take this and this. We're going to go towards the middle. And we are just going to roll. We're going to roll and see who's going to kick them ass. So they got a 7. So Torchic got a 7. And Dedenne got a 3. So that doesn't mean that Torchic won just yet. You have to look at the card. So 7 for Torchic is Ember, so they did 40 damage. So if Dedenne does more than 40 damage, then they will have won the battle. So Dedenne got a 3, which is Nuzzle, which is only 10, so they get knocked out. However, if this Pokemon is knocked out, the opponent becomes paralyzed. So they're going into Pokemon Center, which means that they're going to be out for a little bit, which is fine. And Torchic won, so they could evolve. However, I couldn't find a Combuskin or Blaziken card, so I'm just assuming they don't have them. So I guess Torchic's just staying Torchic, because I I mean, I searched attack for, Blaziken, and there just isn't any. Maybe I guess type in B. Maybe they spelled it wrong, who knows. But yeah, it's not here. So they're just going to be Torchic. But they did win the fight. However, they are now paralyzed. So let's throw that on. Paralyzed in this game means that the smallest attack becomes a miss. So whichever one does the least amount of damage. So Peck. So Peck is now a miss. So now they only get a hit from 7 through 18, which is still a lot, but yeah, it's just a bit of a dampen. And now I'm going to pause real quick so I can understand the rules a little bit more. Okay, so one thing, getting onto the field counts as a movement point. So they would have only been able to go up to here, and then would Dedenne even have been able to go up to there? Because this is 1, 2, 3, so they would have been able to go over there, and the battle would have just ensued the same way, so Dedenne would have been knocked out. Okay. They can send. Okay, so now it is back to us, so we get to choose anyone to bring on to the field. Let's send in Hawlucha, maybe. High flying. It's Pokemon that attack Pokemon that are 2 steps away, provided there is a Pokemon between them. Okay, well, it does this Pokemon's attacks have range 2. Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's fine. Let's do dodges of opponents' Pokemon become... Oh, that's pretty good. So their dodges become misses. Do they even have any dodge Pokemon? Dedenne can dodge, Guja can protect, that's about it. So that's actually not that great for us. Let's send in Pinsir. Pinsir's kind of fun. Pinsir's going to go over here, and he's going to go 1 and then 2. So they're kind of taking up the middle. And now it is back to them. So Dedenne cannot come out of the Pokemon Center until more Pokemon are knocked out from their team. So they have a bit of a handicap already. That's fine. Maybe they'll just exhaust the handicap by throwing at their biggest guy. Who knows? That's supposed to be Charmander. So let's send out Charmander, because Charmander can't evolve. This is 1, 2. Now, does it want to fight Pinsir? I don't think so, because Pinsir's got, because purple beats white, so we can't really, I don't think that's a smart idea. They have a very tiny opportunity of missing, and even if, yeah, it's just a dumb idea. Because Charmander, yeah, there's no point in doing that. So he's just gonna go 1, 2, and then 3, just to block the middle from being thrown onto the ring there. And now they're gonna go, Torchic's gonna go 1, 2, 3. So now they need to do something fast, otherwise they're going to lose. So they could send someone in. The only one who's fast enough to get there is Dedenne, though. So they can't do. They have to go Charmander back 1, 2, and then they have to fight, because otherwise the Torchic is just gonna. Or they can stop there. Yeah, they're gonna stop there actually. We're gonna stop here, just so they have to attack. So they're gonna waste their movement attacking, because they can only attack after. So yeah, they're gonna stay there. Torchic, seeing this, is like, okay, well, I'm just going to start blocking in then, and we're going to move Pinsir 2, so Pinsir's going to go 1, 2. So, alright, cool, that's done. So now they're going to send in somebody. They will send in maybe Goodra. This Pokemon negates status effects for your opponent's white attacks. That's pretty good. Not only for these, though. Again, that's good against the Dedenne, but not necessarily anything on their team. They need to send something in to try and just play some defense. Let's do Prinplup. Primplump's going in. No, Primplump's not going in. Let's send... You know what, screw it. Yveltal's going in. Yveltal's got to stop this Pinsir. And he's just going for the nuts to butts attack. So as long as he doesn't get a 6, 18, or 24, there's a pretty good chance that he wins this fight. So he's going blah, 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 blah. And he got a 5, so he's fine. He got Draining Wind. So one Pokemon within 3 steps range is drawn 1 to 2 steps closer and is given a movement point -1. So that's 3. So he doesn't have that, but he does win the fight, because then that's that's against 16. Scissor Toss, yeah. So that's beat out. So just making sure opponent wins. So Pokemon loses the battle and is also dealt damage. They're not actually dealt damage, but they're just pulled in closer, which that was kind of a waste. But it's fine, because they're fine. And so now it's back to these guys, who I think we're going to throw in another Pokemon. Let's send in Hawlucha. Hawlucha's kind of fun. From the sound of it anyway. So he's gonna go 1 and then 2. Now he's just in there, ready to hustle and tussle. Both of their spawn points are blocked off right now, so they're gonna have to actually move something. So let's move Yveltal just a little bit closer to over here, just to really block in the thing there. But now problem here is he's just gonna move Pinsir 1, 2, and he's not gonna attack. Actually, no, 1. No, he has to move 2, I think. I think he has to move as much as he can. So 1, 2. Bit of a backfire, but it's fine. He's not going to attack. Now they're going to throw in somebody. They're going to throw in... No, let's throw Scyther in. And Scyther's going to fight this Pinsir, because why not? Actually, no. He has to move 1, 2. So 1 and then 2. Scyther's moving in. Scyther's going in for the offense. Hawlucha isn't having any of that. He's going to go 1, 2. Just to block him from moving in there. But now they're just gonna send in their No, we can't have too many people because then no one's gonna start getting blocked in. So let's just have Yveltal and Pinsir will just fight off again. That's fun. Let's just roll him. He gets an 11. 11 is Oblivion Wing, so 151 damage. Versus his 11. Oh, 2 11s? Wow, that's crazy. Versus 11 here, which is Scissor Toss. So Scissor Toss actually beats him because purple beats white. So Pinsir actually won that. The battle opponent is knocked one step back and gains weight. So he gets pushed back onto his goal and now gains weight for one turn. So how weight works is for next turn, this Yveltal specifically can't do anything. And then that's the end of his turn. So then weight just goes away. Actually, no, weight stays. I was going to assume that weight stays for the next turn. So now it is his turn. Pinsir doesn't really need to move any much further. Let's get another guy on the board. Let's get, I think we want to throw Mewtwo in now. I didn't remember. There's no reason not to, right? Yeah, so let's put in Mewtwo. Let's just have him go there. So 1, 2. And that's his turn. So now we have this guy, these dudes. Charmander versus Torchic. How will that go? It has a good amount of potential to go well. Yeah, the odds are in his favor because he's paralyzed. So you have to get a 7 through 18 to do 40. And as long as he gets a 1 through a 13, then that'll be fine. So 1 to 13, that's 12 options. 7 to 18, that's 11. So or maybe it's the same. 1 to 13. No, that's one more. So he has one more. He's a little bit of a higher likelihood of winning this fight, too. He's going in. He's going in. We ain't holding back. He got a 5. Okay, Flame Tail. That's good. And he got 22, which is a miss. So he actually gets knocked out because he did damage on this turn. So Torchic goes, wah! And into there. And Charmander takes this opportunity to evolve into Charizard, which I didn't get the token out for. Where would Charizard be? Hold on. Okay, so for those of you who want to play this game in the future, the little symbol next to their name tells you what rank they are. So there's EX, so that's the Master Ball one. This is common, so that's Pokeball. Okay, so now you know. You don't have to just go through each thing. You'd be like, where is it? Okay, so there we go. So now he has Charizard, which is a bit more powerful, just a little. But he does lose he loses his purple thing. So there's potential for him to screw up there. But now, so that's Charizard. Charizard's on their side. So right now their left side is looking a little weak. So let's send Hawlucha back that way, I think. Actually, no, Hawlucha's guarding them, and Pinsir's guarding that. This side is very heavily defended. Mewtwo is going back 1, 2. And now Charizard, movement of 2, is going 1, 2. And now Mewtwo is going 1, 2. And he's just going to stay there for now. He has no reason to be further than he has to. And now let's just throw out Goodra. You know, why not? Let's throw out Goodra, and then let's just attack actually, that's 1 and then 2. Okay, this freaking Pinsir is really getting on really grinding on my gears. I probably don't have to do that, but we're just gonna do that. Pinsir is now in a bit of a spot of bother because if Yveltal comes over here, he can only move there, and then if Yveltal goes there, he's now stuck and then gets killed automatically. So we don't want that for our Pinsy boy. Where was he? Was he here? I don't remember where this was. I think he was here. Yeah, because he can't. No, he was there, and Yveltal was. Yeah, because he pushed him back 1. Okay, we got it. We're good. So Pinsir has to make some sort of offensive play here, and he has mostly purple with a high power white. So he wants to go up against someone who with a lot of white. So Scyther. Scyther is like the perfect opponent for him because nothing he has is really better than anything he has except for a miss. So he's attacking Scyther, hoping he isn't gonna miss. He got a 5. 5 for him is Guillotine, which knocks out the Pokemon. He got an 8, which is Slash, which does not beat the purple. So Scyther is knocked out. Huge. For Pinsir, anyway. And so now, what does this do? Oh, dear lord. Oh, it's like different arenas. Let's do number 5. No, I like number 1. Okay. So now Pinsir has an opening, and now he's blocking that. So now, if another Pokemon dies, Dedenne has an opportunity to come back in, but they also gain weight too. And now Yveltal is done. He was done ages ago, but I forgot to mark the counter. So now it is their turn. Yveltal is like, dude, that was so rude. I'm going 1, 2, and I'm just going to look at you. I'm just going to watch you. And Pinsir's like, okay. And he's going 1, 2. And now he's just going to go towards this. So now Yveltal has to, yeah, because no one else can get there. So he has to move back there. So 1, 2. And now Pinsir's like, I see. Yveltal is a much stronger opponent than Scyther was. So he's probably not going to want to fight that again. So for the meantime, maybe they just get Machop out. Let's just get Machop out and just go 1, 2. Charizard is like, this kid is just a kid. He's just a dumb, stupid kid. He's going in. Charizard's like, I'm winning this. We're getting into that friggin' blue zone. And now, so Charlie, roll the dice and see what happens. 19 for Machop, so that is a dodge, and 21 for Charizard, which is a Dragon Tail. Benches your battle opponent, except when your opponent is fainted. Your battle opponent must then wait. Okay, well, he dodged, so it's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that. So he dodged, so nothing happened. Waste of a turn. And now Machop's like, I survived. You suck. So now it is their turn. They have good defense going. They got Goodra. Oh, Goodra's theirs. Oh no. Like I said, they don't have that good of defense going. Actually, they kind of do. They have a lot of, like, headway, I feel. Well, how was their... Charizard just attacked. So yes, their turn now. So now Hawlucha... Would Hawlucha be... No, Hawlucha would not be a better case for that. I think Mewtwo is the... But even that Mewtwo's not even that good of an answer to Yveltal. Yveltal's just got strong shit. Although, he's more likely... He's, like, equally likely to... I think he's a little less likely. He's 1 through 5, and then 19 through 23. Yes, he's 9 opportunities to get purple, and then 10 to get white. So, he's more likely to get white. Mewtwo is more likely to also get white, and his white's better than Mewtwo's white. And even then, he has more opportunity for different types of special attacks. So, we don't want to do that. But he does have a chance of blue. Then this Pokemon moves away. Which I don't know. I can kind of see why you'd want to do that. You know what? I have an idea. Mewtwo's going on offense. Mewtwo's going 1-2. And now, it's now their turn. They see Mewtwo move up, so they're like, okay, we have to get ready for good defense. We have to have something everywhere. So Prinplup is now coming out. Prinplup's going to go 1 and then 2 there, just to try to keep them as far away from the middle as possible. Mewtwo's still going like, alright, 1, 2. And now they don't, everyone's Pokemon are pretty much on the board. So now it's a matter of what the hell do they want to do. Let's just send Goodra forward, because right now the only person guarding that could be Hawlucha. Which now Hawlucha is now going to go 1, 2. But now Goodra is going 1, 2 to play some heavy offense, but they don't want to instigate the attack, because if they fail it, then it's just a waste, and then they get to move Hawlucha again. So they want to keep Hawlucha there for as long as possible, right? No, they don't want to keep Hawlucha there as long as possible. They don't want him to, but he's right there, so why wouldn't they attack? What's the reason for not attacking Hawlucha here? Because they just want to win, and that's the only thing that could possibly guard that at that time. Yeah, Goodra's going in. Goodra's going nuts to butts, because if they attack the Hawlucha and they win, then they just win the game. And Goodra's going in. Goodra got a 5, which is Dragon Breath, and Hawlucha got 17, which is Tackle. Ooh, Hawlucha gets knocked out. Wait, who am I, wait a minute, hold on, because now it's Luxio. Now Luxio can just pop in and be like, hey, bro, not cool. So now Luxio has to storm in here and fight this Goodra, or they lose. So here we go. Luxio gets 22, which is, which is a miss. So they lose. And an 18, which is Flail. So Flail actually kills Luxio. Torchic is now can now be played in 2 turns. But then Goodra just goes 1, 2 and wins the game. Damn, because I went a little too offensive heavy in the middle out of nowhere, and then Goodra just snuck up and stole the victory. The plan I had, right, was to have Pinsir here eventually, and then, like, sort of hopefully get the Scissor Toss on, because then it can go 1 step back, and then he was hoping to, like, somehow get freaking Mewtwo, like, over here fighting the Prinplup, because then he could use his Annihilate to move 2 steps away to go 1, 2, and then onto there. But that would be stupid, because then Pinsir could just go there. I should have just done that. Why did I move Mewtwo there? That was stupid. Okay, well, either way, that's Pokemon Duel. This is a really fun game. I loved the mobile game when I think they took it off the App Store, so don't look for it, or try and see that it's not there, because I could be wrong. It could be there, but yeah, very fun game. And the board game does a good job keeping all the, just niceness about it. I think I just like board games, so of course I'm gonna like this one. But with that, thank you all for tuning in to Table for One once again. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you play this game, because it's really good. It's a really dang good game. There's also items, I think they're called plate, that you can use to, like, buff up certain characters. Like, I'm sure you can get, like, a Mega Charizard, or a Mega Mewtwo. I didn't want to use them. I just wanted to keep it kind of simple, so you guys can understand what was going on, at least a little bit more than otherwise. But either way, hope you enjoyed, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye now, y'all.